Oops, sorry guys. Hey, you probably just got a close-up of me right there. I'm Kim, and Reve is not here. She has been having difficulty getting here. They had to deep plane this morning and do all sorts of other stuff. And anyways, but this is this kit. Oops, that I wanted to do for you guys. And we have this available. UNT 88172. Okay. Let's see if this comes on. I'm looking. I don't know if this is going to come. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see comments or anything because it's up and we're going like that. So if you're commenting, I will get back with you. I'm so sorry. We need to get this created for one of our kits, and that's it. So this particular kit includes the work form, includes a sign, includes 2 mesh rolls, 10-inch mesh rolls. You've got this beautiful, whoa, that one got kind of some stuff gone on it. This beautiful red and white check, and then metallic check, and then our favorite, the horizontal wide stripe in royal blue. So this is gonna be really nice. And then we have 4 ribbons that are cut 13 inches, and then we dovetailed the ends. And so we've got a sparkle blue, and we've got red and white sparkle here, and then we've got our favorite red, white, and blue vertical stripes. So all of these are going on here. The kit includes those, and it also includes 1 star. So there we are. That's what we got for this kit. So I'm gonna get going and show you how to do this. I did pre-cut all of this. I'm sorry I didn't show you how we cut these, but I just laid 2 rolls out and cut them 19 inches. So if you purchase the kit, you get the access to video. You also get our written directions, so that's all there. So let us do this really quick. We'll take this string off, and then this is going to be loud way up there. It is. And let me grab some pipe cleaners to have this ready. All right, so we are, and I'm going to just staple right here. We got 1/4-inch staples in here. You could also use cable tie mounts. You could also use trying to think, what else could you use? A piece of felt over this. So we put 2 at each of the corners at the top. That's probably overkill, but you know, you never know. So sorry for the loudness there. And then, well, I thought that guy was on. Huh. Why? Oh, because I unplugged my thing. Wow. Okay, so hang on just 1 more minute. I'll have to put, normally we put hot glue on that as well, but I unplugged my hot glue yesterday. I was trying to charge my laptop and nothing seemed to be working. So we'll put dollops of hot glue right there once we get the hot glue gun going. So we're gonna put this off to the side as well, and then we're just gonna pull our mesh. So the, let's get this guy ready real quick too. All right, this is so weird not seeing comments. So there are 18 ties on these work forms. You want to check and make sure these are all secure and that there's 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top, because as much as we like to say they are always correct, it is made in China, so you never know. Not to say anything bad about that, but you just never know. So anyways, these, like I said, 19 inches, and we're gonna do the ruffle method. Sometimes you can do whatever method you want, but we do the ruffle. And so ruffle, we start with curl up. We're gonna take this guy, we fold it over about a finger width right there, and then you're just gonna keep your hands together. See how close my hands are? And you're just gonna walk up to the end, fold this piece over, and then go like that. And so it's together. So this is the bottom side, because see how it curls under? So we're gonna flip, we call it flip and clip. And these are Dollar Tree, let me get them real quick. These are Dollar Tree clips. We love these. They're wonderful. You don't have to have them. But what we like to do is we like to make all of our ruffles at once. And then, see, I pull it over in that. So the reason I do this, the reason I roll it down at the beginning, at the end, is because I like to have a finished edge right there. So I am a seamstress, and you know, I just can't have unfinished edges unless it's meant to be. But this seems to really cut down on whatchamacallit, the frame that we have, because it's all tucked underneath. So you're just gonna, like I said, just kind of walk through this and just ruffle your heart's little content. A lot of times in our lives, we pre-ruffle a lot. So this is just, you know, this one's all from the beginning. So if you're new to wreathing, welcome. We're glad you're here. This one was already, was that one turned? Oh, this one was the end of the roll. So that's why it had that little extra piece on there. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep this flat here so you can see, but it is just a little thing of paint, and so it's kind of wobbly and not staying down really well. But like I said, you do not have to do the you don't have to do the whatchamacallit, the folding. We just like it. See, like that piece is fraying, that's totally fine. This is wonderful mesh. This is the really thick stuff that we love. Makes your wreath so fluffy. But it does tend to shed a little bit. After we've had a wreath party here at the store, oh my gosh, the floor is just littered with just tons of it. We actually took our vacuum cleaner in to have it serviced, and when the gentleman who owned the vacuum cleaner place turned it on, it just shot out everywhere. And Reve loves to tell the story of how he goes, what kind of dog do you have? Because there was all sorts of, you know, this stuff all in it. And she's like, it's not a dog. It was kind of funny. But anyways, but I'm missing my Reve tonight. She's going to be here shortly. She said she was stuck in traffic on the Trinity, so they had to deplane this morning and then get a new plane, and they were 3 hours late. So she does these crazy turns so we can work together in the evenings. So I'm a teacher, I teach math, and Reve has been flying for American for over 30 years. So she's seen it all. Anyways, so once again, we're just kind of walking here, and I try to do, so the bottom has 10 ties. We put 2 of each ruffle, 1 of each kind, so 2 ruffles in each tie. So right off the bat, I need to do on the bottom 10 of each. So I'm going to try and get that first, or to when I get a pretty big pile. So that way I can go in and build that up for you guys. I just did a really fun project yesterday. Reve's been wanting me to do for quite a while. So we got some blank metal form, round 12-inch signs, and I personalized them, and then we built a wreath around it. So it is really kind of fun. It came out real well. I was looking for, is this the sign? Okay, so here's the sign. That's what we did. So we did the Buckmeyers, and this is going in a wreath. So we're offering that for our customers. The one we actually ended up putting on the wreath, I did 2. So I did one with a cursive-y, scripty B for a monogram. And then I did the one there with, whoops, sorry, just whacked the thing. I did one with our name. So, because not everyone likes to have their name fully out there, you know, with privacy and everything else. But monograms are fun. So that's kind of what we did. And I wish I could figure out how on my laptop to get this video, this live video showing. Let me see if I can get it right there. Oh, there it is. So maybe I can see. Oh, okay. So let's see here if it'll show comments. I don't know. All right, but there it is. I can at least see now, and I don't feel all crazy about it. Okay, so we're here. I got stuff everywhere. Sorry guys, this is kind of a mess. But this is kind of how it is when I wreath. I kind of just throw it all everywhere until we start putting it together. I think my pile's probably big enough over here now. Like I said, we usually do a lot of this off screen, so, but you know, first timers out there or new to the thing, maybe y'all want to see it all or have that time to watch it over a couple times. So like I said, we have found, and this is what we tell our people who come in for wreath parties, we actually tell them, you know, it's easier to control the mesh when you keep your hands here close together. When you move them out to the edges, it starts swimming on you. So like, here's what I'm talking about. So a lot of our people will put their hands here and they think they can control it better here. But see how the mesh in the middle is swirling? So if you want to control it here in the middle, not the edges, because in the middle, that's where you're going to clip it and all that other stuff. So let's see what we got, how much we got so far. So like I said, we spun this guy out right there. So we're going to open these up kind of like, we call them alligator teeth. So we're going to open this up here real quick, like that. All right, so I'm right-handed. So I put one of these in my left and I unclip it. So I'm holding it from the bottom. And then I put another one on top of it. Again, the clip's on top. Remember, we did the flip and clip. So then because I'm right-handed, I'm going to come in here and grab like this. So it's like a bow tie. And then I'm going to go right into one of these that's open. And I'm going to push this all the way back to the bar, the frame. And then I'm going to pull this and twist it once. So you want it tight. The tighter it is, the higher your then your ribbons will stand out in just a minute. So the next one, we're going to switch. So I had red on bottom, so I'm going to put blue on bottom. And it doesn't matter if you go right or left. It's like I'm going to go, well, usually I go this way. You know, we get set in our ways, right? So I'm going to grab with this hand, and see those, I'll go back in and trim. Give them a haircut, we call it. So I'm going to open this one up because I didn't open that one. And I'm going to lift this one out of the way. You don't have to lift out of the way. I just kind of like to push it back to that frame, grab it, and twist it. Now, you don't want your things laying like this. You want them butted up to one another like this. So I come through here and we call it karate chopping. So we're just going to karate chop. So they fluff up like that. If they lay on top of each other, they're going to be flat. Or your wreath will be flat. We call those pancakes. And you don't want to sometimes you do want a pancake wreath because sometimes you may have a storm door. But that's a whole other, you don't use this mesh on that stuff because this will make them big. All right, so lifting out, I'm taking this, putting it right in there, and then twisting. And we're going to put that right there. And then you just keep going all the way around. Like I said, there are 10 ties on the bottom. And we're just going to go around, alternating as we go. Go here. So blue's on top this time. I'm actually going to move this forward just a little bit. So hang on. Here we go. There's a little bit of delay. See if you can see. Oh no, I needed it to go back some. I went the wrong way. I was trying to get it a little bit closer, but I went the wrong way. There we go. All right. So we are in, Reve is my business partner. We're Twisted Grapevines. We are in Arlington, Texas, which is North Texas. And we have a little storefront here where we do wreath parties, and we sell wreath supplies at twistedgrapevines.com. And have a lot of fun. This is part-time for us, but we're in the process of hopefully getting ready to go, do some full-time stuff. At least I'll be full-time this summer when I'm off of school. We're just debating, trying to figure out the whole retirement thing going on. So, not sure how all that's going to unwind just yet. So, it's a process, but I tell you, we have, you know how I just said you could have, look at there. Remember how I said you could have a loose one? There was a loose one right there. Did my glue ever come on? I plugged it in, but I didn't turn it on. Okay, so this guy right here, you can see it. It's kind of loose. So I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to wrap this around once, the actual tie itself. And then I will come back in and put this in, glue it in place. But for right now, so we can keep going, fix that. I thought I went through the process of plugging that in, but I forgot to turn it on. That's pretty much par for the course today. So we had another, we had to spend an hour outside today due to a false bomb threat. So students think it's funny. I wonder how funny they think it is when they're being arrested, unfortunately. So anyways, the fallout of some of this stuff with social media is not good for schools at the moment. So anyways, not knowing if I'm going to sign up for another year of it. All right, so here we go. So we've got, like I said, we have this right here. These were cut 13 inches, and we're going to pinch them in the middle. I just eyeball it. Some people, will fold it in half and find the actual middle. So we're going to do it. I reopen my ties. Reve doesn't. She just puts it right in. And we're going to twist it twice, 2 or 3 times. These guys, the ends are sharp and they'll cut your fingers. So I fold them in halfway and then I tuck them back in here. Now, we're going to spread, I curl these down with my hands, like curl them like that. You curl them under and see how they're like this. You don't want them coming inward because we're going to come back in on the top row with this. So anything that's poking that way, you're not going to see it. And, when you pay money for ribbon, you want to be able to see your ribbon. So this is my favorite. Hello, is that not gorgeous? I love royal blue. I think royal blue. Well, hello, I'm wearing royal blue. So I just think royal blue is beautiful. So we're going to put this one here. And same thing. We're going to push it all the way down. And you do want these tight. I always say, pull it tight like a ponytail. So we're going to go there, and then we're going to spread them out thin, thick, thin, thick. Look how beautiful those are. Ain't that pretty? Oh, I just love those. They look really good. All right, and then you're just going to, I always tell our students, our customers, that it's like granimals. So the red check goes on the one that's blue on top. And then the blue is going to go on the red check. So I hope y'all are having a good day. Today's Monday here and beginning of a week. We were starting out positive and then things just kind of got wild today. So it's been a crazy Monday. So here we are. I'm really excited about our new monogrammed wreath line that we're going to be offering. It's really pretty. It's a beautiful everyday wreath, and it would make wonderful gifts for people for like new home, or you know, a new wedding. Like a great wedding gift. So yeah, we're really excited about it. And we're in the process of putting up all of Easter. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you, we didn't get to hardly any of the projects we all wanted to. What is it about that? Your eyes are always so much bigger than your time or your ideas. Oh my gosh, let's do this, or let's do this, or let's do this. And then we just don't get to any of it, which is crazy. I'm sure I'm not the only one there with all of that. I would just love to be able to buy stuff and have it on the list, a checkoff list. And you like, just once, I would love to have everything I got, I made. I just don't ever see that happening. Yep, just don't see that happening. But I've got great ideas. We just gotta get it all. But, seeing lots of pretty stuff for fruits, you know, summer fun. If y'all don't know, I love going to Dollar Tree and scouting out all of their fun stuff. They've really been upping in their game, and they have got some of the cutest little 4th of July gnomes. And Reve's not a gnome person, and I'm only a cute gnome person. We don't do mean gnomes here. Just like we don't do scary. Well, I take that back. We did do a skeleton. And oh, we do have a skeleton kit, but he's kind of cute. He's not scary. But we do have a skeleton kit coming for Halloween this year. We've got a spider kit. Oh, that's really cool. I'm trying to think what else. We have the witch kit. But the skeleton one's going to be really cool. And it's on a swag. So we've got a black swag for that one. All right, last one on the bottom. Here we go. And then we're going to start repeating at the top. And there's our last one. Okay. 1, 2. Boom, fold down, and there. So here we go. Boom. Okay, so now we have these on top. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of open them, kind of prep it, get it ready. You don't have to do this. It just kind of makes it easier. You don't have to push it with your hands so much. Like I said, these can be prickly. So I do want to find that loose one. Where was that loose one? Yeah, I can't find it. Looks like maybe. Oh, there it is. It's this one right here. So I'm just going to come in here. Since I finally got some glue, is it melting enough? Maybe it's not hot enough yet. Oh, it's coming out. Where is it? There it goes. Okay, there we are. And what I was saying earlier too, I'm going to put some drops of glue right here on this side. Just an extra layer to keep it secured in there. So that's done. All right. So I still have some of these made up, a few of them. It does not matter where you start on the top because you're going to end up repeating, like something's going to land on top of. We've done it a million times and you always land with same color with the top and bottom. So don't even try to get it. Just start somewhere. So I had enough for these made up. So see how I just went in on the top and we're just repeating exactly what we did on the bottom. All right. So So there's that, like that. Okay. All right, so now we got to come back in and we got to finish making the rest of these guys. So I've got 2 filled. So I've got, so on the top, we said 10 were on the bottom. On the top, there are 8. So 2 filled, so I need to do 6 more, which 6 times 2 is going to be 12. So I need to do 12 more of these guys. If you haven't noticed, I teach math. So I'm always talking about the numbers and efficiencies and time, and I'm gonna just separate all these really quick. It's making a mess of the work table, but it makes it easier to grab them. Okay. So sorry for the big mess there. I'm gonna grab some of these guys as well. So here we go. So remember, keep your hand. The trick to this, doing it quickly, is keeping your hands right here in the middle. And then just flip and clip. So curl up and then walk through the middle. Grab it. And like I said, you don't have to do the fold over on the ends. We just do it because we like that finished edge. Do a flip and a clip. So just walk in, walk in. I was looking over at the video and I'm going, oh my gosh, my table is such a hot mess. Do y'all see these cutting lines right there? That's from cutting so much mesh. Actually, the big white ones were from cutting mesh with the snowball in it. The snowball got into the groove. So do not, whatever you do, if you have these cutting self-healing mats, do not cut snowball mesh on them. It will, that's what it does. It rends it. So, which is not good. Flip, clip. All right, we're putting a big dent in this. We're almost done. Like I said, I'm not used to doing all of these on a live. I'm used to having some of them all prepped. So this is kind of a new experience for me here. All right. We've got new neighbors moving in the space next door to us. We used to have a gym, and some really sweet military guys used to own that next door, and they were a lot of fun, especially when we were doing lives. They would always come over and crash our lives. It was kind of fun, but we miss them. So we'll see what our new neighbors are going to be. They sell, I think, plumbing supplies. So, you know, who knows? I don't know how that would tie with wreaths. We had someone at one time, it was a hot yoga place looking, and we're like, please, please, please have the hot yoga people come, but they didn't. So we were sad. That would have been right up our clientele list. All right, and then one last one. Here we go, and then we will be done. No more ruffling. Woohoo! So we're ruffle, 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 ruffle. Fold over there. And grab that one and clip. All right, so this one we just finished right here on this guy. Blue's on top. So I'm gonna take red on top. So I need blue on bottom. Got a straggler there. All right, and we're gonna put them on top. I'm gonna switch hands. I'm gonna come in here. I lift up. Like I said, you can lay them on top of each other and then go back afterwards and lift them up. It's, you know, just personal choice. I like to do it as I go, but sometimes I don't always. Whoops, got some stragglers. Because sometimes my hand's hurting, and sometimes the mesh can eat at your hands a lot. Do y'all ever get like cuts from, especially if we're doing swags, we'll get, or swags or evergreens. Yeah, we get cut up on those quite a bit. But, you know, wreathing's not for sissies, right? So here we go. At least that's what we say. All right. Almost done. This is going to be so pretty. So there. Blue on top this time. So all together, 18 ties. times 2. So what is that, 36? 36 pieces of mesh were cut and ruffled. So here, and we, like if I said earlier, we cut ours 19 inches. They don't, sometimes when you're cutting, I mean, you're not going to be exact 19, and if you go over sometimes and under sometimes, there's enough on a roll to do cut 20, but most times it doesn't happen like that. All right. Okay, so the last one, you always have to go back in and fluff between them because they won't sit up side by side. Okay, so like I said, I just kind of go through and karate chop and make sure they're beautiful. So we leave on the top of these, we leave 2, not done, 2 side by side. So I'm going to take this one right here, and I just twist it 2 times and then roll it down because that's where the bow's going to go. Sometimes we have to go back in and add one if the bow wasn't big enough, but that rarely happens. Okay, so we have red on top, so that means I need a blue. So remember that whole granimal thing? If you're young, you probably don't know what the heck a granimal is. So I apologize if you don't. Granimal, they were these tags we used to have for kids. You could match tops to bottoms when you were at the store. And so we always would talk about wearing our granimals. I think they still make them. I'm not for sure. I think maybe Walmart carries them now. They used to be a Target thing, but I don't know. I saw them when my kids were little because I bought a couple of them. I went, oh, just for nostalgia's sake. I was like, go animals. But the way kids outgrow clothes, I mean, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on them. Unless, of course, it's picture day, but, you know. I used to make a lot of my daughter her dresses. And then when the kids were real little, they were 2 years apart, we would have matching Easter outfits and stuff. My son probably goes, Mom. He was so stinking cute though, in his saddle Oxfords. But, oh, those would hurt when they would kick. Woo. They always seem to find your shin too, for whatever reason. I don't know what that was about. So on top, and I didn't explain this, on top, we tend to, unless it's a really big sign, which this is a big sign, we tend to make these more in an X because we're not putting something over it. Whereas the bottom row, we had them going out like that because we were putting a top row over it. But since we're not putting a top row on this one, we're just going to go and make them into an X. Now, once I put the sign on, we may I forgot what I was going to say. We may pull them out. So, you know, from the X position. It just kind of depends what all happens. Now, when we put the sign on, we have a choice to where we want it. I'm going to probably put it right in the middle, but you can put it anywhere you want. So here's the last tie. Like I said, we leave those 2 open. And here we go. All right, so fold down. And I just put it between the 2 and I press it toward that frame. So here we go. All right, so what I want to show you, look how beautifully thick this thing is. Can you tell? That's how thick it is. And look how pretty. That's just so much. That's just red, white, and blue goodness. So, see, it's a really big sign. You could put it right here in the middle and put a bow there. You could put it off to the side and put a bow you know, right here. That open space is dictating. You could put it here and put a bow here and have it hanging down. Or you could put it at, you know, one of the corners, like here, and put this here. You could tilt it, you could put it straight. You know, it kind of, you know, anything goes, really. I think I'm going to put it a little off center. And so these chenille stems or pipe cleaners we have on, you're going to go through, I go through the mesh. I try to go between two of the ruffles. You can stab through it as well. And you tie it directly to the frame. So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to flip over in just a minute. But you don't want to tie it not to the frame. You don't want to be on the frame. So let's see how this one right here, the ribbons got kind of stuck in there. So I'm pulling those out just a little bit. And another thing too, you don't want your, you don't want it to be like sucked down like that. You want it to have a little bit just because of, now this one will go over the tie. You want there to be a little bit maybe just so it doesn't fall off, but you don't want it, vacuum suck down there. So you don't want to be, what is it? Mommy, my ponytail's too tight. So here we go. So this one, and so I'm going to pull that ribbon up just a wee bit. Kind of hit them here. And if any of these ties like this one shows, I just press on it and push it down like that. We can also put something there to kind of hide it. So we have a star pick we could put there as well. So this one, I'm gonna go right here. And here comes Reve. Hey, sweetie. I'm doing our YouTube thing.
Gnomes.
So, huh?
Gnome signs.
Oh, yay.
They
Hallelujah. Those came real fast. We thought they would.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so here's where I tied on. I tied on right there, and right there. So you can kind of see where it's all tied on. Oh, thanks.
Okay, so what was the thing this morning? I was worried about you.
Oh,
This is beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
It's really beautiful.
So,
It's, I mean, well, of course it is.
oh, brother. So I was telling them how, like, you could do this, and if one of those shows, you can just kind of press down in like that. So, anyways.
That's what I usually pop it up anyway.
Yeah, right.
Which
So
I think looks so pretty.
There it is.
Kind of like an onion.
Yep, an onion, right? And so you could go through here, and we could cut some of these off, and this, that, and the other. So
It's beautimous.
there we go. That's what we got so far. That is really cute, isn't it? Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a bow real quick, and then
Oh, so you were recording. Oh.
we are recording. Yeah.
As we speak?
Yeah.
Sound on?
That's all right. They know you've been stuck at the work. So this is Reve. That's what it says.
Okay. I just thought we were talking here. I'm so glad I kept that.
I would have stopped you.
Oh my. What a day.
It's been a day.
Still a day.
Okay, so right
Look
there,
at
can you
that.
see? Look at that.
Staples.
What the heck?
Why?
Oh, I hate that.
That's kind of a new thing.
Okay, so I know
Maybe
that's
the
been
other
happening a
end.
lot. Yeah, so we're gonna hit this one. So about 12 inches, and then we'll gather it. Maybe I'll go 13. We'll try that. What was I gonna ask you? What do you want to do for Facebook Live tonight?
Oh.
I know. I didn't know if we wanted to do the another swag with 4th of July.
Oh, that would be fun. Love those. You know,
Okay.
I never say no to that.
So I measured out 12
I'm
inches.
gonna go get a swag.
Yeah,
No,
go
I'm
get
really
it. Okay.
excited.
So
Let's
I
go
measured
picking the
out
casserole
12 inches. Casserole wreath. Yeah, that's what we call our
Am I
swags.
hungry? Maybe we'll-
So measured out 12 inches, and let me show you really quick how I did that. So I brought it up here, and then I twisted it. Then I measured out 12, and then I brought it here, and I pinched it right there. And so I'm holding it with my thumb, not super tight, and then I'm gonna twist it again. And so you can measure out 12, you know, the math person, he loves doing that. Or you can just do it like that. And so this one you don't twist because that tail you want to hang down. And I always make this one, these two hang down. Let's see, we didn't need that piece anyway. All right, so now we're gonna hit the blue. Now I'm gonna do a funky, I think I'm gonna do a funky bow, Reve. Woo woo! All right, so we don't make these exactly the same. You could do shorter, you could do longer, whatever you wanna do. So I'm gonna go a little longer. All right, you push it down in there.
Anybody can do a funky bow.
Yes. So
which is why we love them.
Anyways, we're gonna come here and just kind of eyeball it. You can measure again if you want to, which y'all know I love to measure, and you're just gonna push it down. But you don't have to. All right, and we're gonna bring this one over here. So see how I did a twist? We did over, twist. And then over, you do over, twist, over, and then you don't twist. So anyways, normally this would hang down, but we're gonna do a funky bow, so we're gonna have it go up. And we're just gonna cut it like that. So this one's gonna come up. All right. So now this next one, I'm gonna add a ribbon. I'm gonna actually add a polka dot because the sign has some polka dots in it. So we usually add about 2 ribbons per bow. Don't you think we add about 2? Or more?
Well, it just depends on what.
Yeah, it depends upon what we're doing. Okay, so this one, there's my tail. I'm going to come at it from this side. Twist. Okay. And then we're going to fold over. So wrong side's up, and then we're going to fold over. So same length, we're going to squish. Twist. So wrong side's up, right? I know, twist and shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Sorry. I used to always remember my mom would twist in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Yep.
Well,
And she would do the mashed potato whenever she made mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes make me happy.
Well, right, don't they?
I eat them every day.
Okay, so see how this is on the right? This is on the left. My right and my left. Probably backwards for you.
Backwards on the camera.
Okay, so we're there.
We hate
You could, if you wanted to, you could come in and you can make one dog ear if you wanted to for some extra color. If you just didn't want to waste any of this ribbon, you could do like that if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but you could. Just saying you could. You do you. Do we have any more blue? Ooh, here's a blue one. Let's see if there's any more blue.
Do you mean to go look for some?
No, I think I'm good. I just realized I have a whole lot of red.
Oh.
But that's okay.
We need some more silver.
No, I was going to use this polka dot for another one in there. All right, so I'm going to hit this guy. This is another one we're adding. So since I'm over here on this side, I'm now going to start on the opposite side. All right, so we're here. Once again, twist. And we make all of our loops pretty much the same length. Maybe as we get toward the middle, we might make them a little bit smaller, but we usually make them all pretty much the same length. So if you use easy bow makers, you can use an easy bow maker doing the same thing. And the reason we do ours kind of all the same length is because I think I might put this one in just to get a little pop of blue right here on this side.
Pretty.
It is pretty.
I like the blue. Well, I
Love the blue, right?
That's brand new.
Yes, it is brand
I have
new.
actually not seen that out of the package yet.
It's really pretty.
It's a good day.
So see how this is a little piece right there? That's fine because we're going to tie it up and it won't be seen. So this one's kind of not, I'll put a little bit more right there so it'll be quite as big. So I just wanted a little extra pop of color right there. Nobody's going to count. And this had to, you know, for me, my little math brain, I had to let go, let it go, and be okay with not having everything just quite perfect. See, like normally we would start over here, but since that blue's right there, I'm going to actually put it over here. I'm doing 2 at the same. I know, don't tell.
The math brain is still there.
The math brain, I am noting.
But it is better.
It is better. So we're going here, we're twisting. I just wanted to break up some of that red
Not quite
a
as
little bit.
debilitating. This is why I steer clear from math.
Okay, so there it is. We've got this guy now. So here's my blue. And I'm gonna probably have this one, both legs hang down of the ribbon because it's beautiful. So we're gonna go here. You could also make 4 loops if you wanted to in something. You know, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go here. So there's that guy. We love this ribbon. This is like in almost all our 4th of July stuff. Okay, and then the final thing I'm gonna do,
I love that tri-stripe.
yeah, I know, right?
It's my favorite.
This is our favorite to put in centers right here. Is this, what is this, 7/8, 5/8, 7/8? And so,
It's beautiful.
yeah, these we do just a hair bit smaller. So these are maybe 5. We're gonna come here. So I go each way. Now we're gonna make a button as well. So we're gonna twist it one more time.
A button is a center.
A button is the center, yes. So see how little it is right there? And we're gonna just kick it off to this side because that's where we're gonna put the ribbon. I mean the chenille stem. So we've got this all here. We're gonna flip it over and I'm gonna lift that guy up. We're gonna flip it back and then we're gonna take it all to the back. Remember that middle blue one we put in there, we don't want to pull tight on it because we don't want to pull it out. That's the only one that I kind of worried about. And then you're going to spin your bow. So see, there it is. So this one is going to come up. So we're going to put that down. And you just kind of start then alternating them. What goes up, what goes down. So there's that blue we added. I like that one. Yeah, I'm glad we did. So you can kind of see now how that bow came out. That's pretty. All right. Okay. So real quick, we're going to take our wreath. We're going to put this guy right here on the corner. Now, like I said, we talked about all the other different places you could have put it. So, just kind of go in there. Reve, do you want to come show them how to do the stars?
Sure.
She's the awesomeness with doing the embellishments.
Do you like these stars?
Yes, I love those stars. I have some over here. I got some swirlies too.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know what all you wanted.
All of it?
Uh-huh.
Why choose?
I know. Well, I didn't know if you wanted the balls either too, because this has polka dots on it.
How cute would that
I
be?
know, the balls and the stars might
So
be
you
cute.
really did like all of this.
Uh-huh.
I love these.
Okay, so see, this is that funky bow part. So this is like a tail that's short. We cut them here at the top.
At an angle?
At an angle, yeah.
To make them
So,
look finished.
right, so the 1.5 are an angle. The 2.5 are gonna be dovetailed, which means you fold it in half. You kind of go here. So we leave them a little long while we're making the bow because we don't know exactly, you know, what all we want to do with it. So, and we do pull our bow. A lot of people just place their bows on, but we pull ours pretty tight because we want to, because we made them all the same length. So we want them to kind of pop. All right.
Fluffy bow?
It is a pretty fluffy bow.
We love the fluffy bow.
We do love the fluffy bow. So anyways, so here we go.
Super cute.
So same thing with the bottom. We're going to dovetail the 2.5. And then we're going to just diagonally cut. And then what we really love to do is
We love it.
we love to curl our center ones, those skinny ones that we have, these guys right here. And I don't know, are we in here? Yeah.
I was going to say part of it you are.
All right, so we like to take these up. These are 5/8. These are 7/8. These are 5. These are skinny. I like these. And then we
Doesn't
pull
matter.
from the middle.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever size.
Right. And so, and what's beautiful is this stuff stays. It
It's
is
nice.
so wonderful. We love this stuff. All right, so
Super sparkly.
it really is. And there we go. There's that one. It's all done. So that's what we got. So let's see right here.
So pretty.
So there we go. I'm gonna put
All of
back.
this is new. It's a brand new kit.
So there we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we're gonna probably lift it up now and put it on the door, so that way we can play with what we're gonna put in it. So here we go. Let's.
All the glitter everywhere.
All
Is there
right.
hair on it?
No, not yet.
Okay. I bet that's why this was laying there.
I bet it is. So to make the hanger,
Shocking. Hello, everybody.
this is Ribby.
I live here.
All right, I'm gonna lift you guys up.
I'm attaching
It keeps
pipe
drooping.
cleaner to the back. It needs a jelly bean or a cough drop.
Right? Well, this is the other one,
Okay.
so I may just be holding it.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, it's that kind of day though, right?
Kind of, yes. Has been a day.
I know. I was putting it up here, and then all of a sudden it'd go, and it would just like be
It's
sad.
tired.
It is. It's a Monday, right?
It is a Monday. It's a tired Monday. Okay.
See, it's going, whoa, there it goes.
Still have to put the florals on that guy. I'm gonna move
Yes.
them over here.
That was the bee I was talking to you guys about.
The monogram
Yeah.
bee, not the bug. We have those two.
Yeah, I forgot
It's
about
so
that.
confusing.
Oh.
A monogram or an insect? I like them on my wreaths, but not in my house.
Yes.
Oh, so pretty. All right. I love these little balls. These are brand new.
Well, sorry. I'm just jerking this
It's
around.
okay.
I am
Everybody
so
hold
sorry.
on to your Dramamine. We have these in our store, and they are brand new this
Oh,
year.
there's where I tighten this one. I was like, where do I tighten that? So it doesn't keep drooping. Sorry, guys.
I'd like to tighten so I don't keep dripping,
Well, there is that.
but you know. I feel like I'm gonna have to use this guy somewhere too, because it's also new. I like how springy it is.
I am just wiggling this everywhere. I am really
It's okay.
sorry, guys.
I'm just pulling this apart. This is a new pick as well, and I know we don't need all the bottom. I cut ours down, but you know what? I'm leaving this guy all together.
What? What the what?
I know I never do that, but
He doesn't.
I never do that, but I really do. I mean, I guess I could cut
Show
it down.
him before you add that. Show him what it would look like if you just had the star pick. Because like that's what comes.
This
No, what
Okay.
comes with the kit.
Not with this pick. I was like, well, it's kind of boring if you just use just the stars.
Yep.
Okay, this is our star pick. We have this at our store.
It comes with the kit.
It comes with the kit, and we also have these as well.
Right.
Doesn't come with the kit, but we love
It's
it.
wonderful.
We just got
Yeah.
it. And I think this is new this year.
I think so.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen that
So
one
anyway,
either.
we just got them in. So poor Kim.
What?
We leave these things, you know, for our customers, but who tends to use them all?
Hey,
That'd be me.
sometimes you have to support our own.
Yeah, she used to hide stuff from me if she doesn't really want me to like use it all. Okay, so this is what I do. As you can see, it all comes in like this one big, you know, piece. But I look for where you can cut it into sections. So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3 sections. I'm gonna keep these together. And and you don't need all this either. So why do they make them so
I don't
long?
know.
And they're really hard to cut sometimes. So to get just this bottom section, I'm going to cut right next, thank you, right next to that. And I'm going to cut right next to this because you don't want a bunch of this sticking up. You don't want to see that. So cut it as close as you can, and then that leaves you with your 3, and then just spread them out however you want them. And I always kind of shape them before I put them in, because who knows where I'm going to put them. We never know, do we?
We never know.
We never do know.
And so right now we're just placing them. What we would
We
do.
don't glue and tie in until we know for sure. Sorry.
Right, right. So, but because we're in Texas, you have to put them in these twist ties that we were tucking. You kind of undo them and you retie them back in there, because if you just do hot glue, they would fall out in our heat. So
you're gonna be disappointed. They're gonna definitely come undone. But just for now, just to see where we want them, and I know I'm in the way, but just for now, just to see where we want them, and of course I'm gonna cover them up like that. I try to cover them up with the ribbons if I can. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. This one will. And of course, like I said, once you get them in there,
I'll tie it.
okay. And then I think this guy's gonna come.
Okay. Ooh, I like that there.
Yep.
Now, when they go on the bottom, you have to tie them in.
Yeah.
They won't.
Gravity is not your friend in certain circumstances, but like I said, just to kind of see where we think we want them. Where they're going to make the biggest impact. It's kind of cute. And of course this needs to stick up a little bit more. And when we tie it in, you can kind of place it wherever you want it. I like that height, right like that.
Yep.
That's cute.
Do you want me to lower it?
No, I think
Okay.
it's okay.
No, I meant, the wreath. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know if you could reach all over. So I just wanted-
I think so.
Good.
So far, so good. We'll have to go back and see if we like it where it's at.
But each of these picks, I'm gonna go here.
Yeah.
We have gotten.
Or it could be fun coming out of the bow too. I don't know. Let's see. Do you like that?
That's kind of fun. She always puts stuff coming out of the bow. So, and then this guy we could then take
and then put it on top. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Put it. Maybe we move this more to the center. I see this kind of shooting off to the side.
Okay, so you want this more here.
Yes, I do see that.
Okay, and then this guy more
Over here. Yep. Oh my gosh, I love it. See, you just have to play around with it.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, there's many, many times where we get done with the live and we look at it and I'm like, yep, I don't like it.
Yep, and we do. You have to go back and do
fix
some
it.
fixing.
A little repair.
Yep.
Okay, I do like that.
So we just took a regular kit and really ramped it up a lot. It was fine just with the one pick.
And you would not have to do this.
Exactly.
And just the stars that come with the kit, if you cut them up and evenly space them around the wreath, that's a lot of impact. But, you know Reve, she's more is more.
Yes.
More is more.
More is more.
So, but you would not have to do that. I love that this though is just really glittery and sparkly and really pretty just on its own.
Yes.
So it has I think it has a lot going on and it's a lot of fun just
Like
as
the Fourth
is.
the 4th of July.
It's gotta be sparkly.
All right.
But then I say that about everything, don't I?
Oh, well, yeah.
Kind of.
So this
My
kit
thing.
is at twistedgrapevines.com. If you're going to Crafters Convention in Waco, this is one
What
of your
you're
choices.
doing.
Yep.
Isn't
So,
it beautiful?
I know, it came out great.
It makes me happy.
It does. So, hope you enjoyed the video and
Sorry
we will
I
see you
interrupted.
soon. No, I was glad you were here. So, come read with us and we'll be bringing you more.
Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Thank you for being with us. Love you guys. Come back and read with us.
Can I Hold on.
Hang on to your drama.
I know.